What? God damn it, Carlos! You still got it from the other side of the world. G-A-Y.
Well, that pickles video really speaks to me.
I think I would do that too. except for pickles, I'd be like traffic cones.
God damn,
How many
Carlos,
traffic cones can you fit?
we
up there?
didn't even get a refill on our drinks.
Oh, I was getting good.
Oh,
I'm gonna go get a beer. You want one?
a beer?
Yeah. I'm gonna get something light.
Yeah, I got some Pacifico in there. You can, and the lime salt's right behind the counter. So
I'm not fucking with lime salt again.
What?
well, now you have to tell us why.
I don't know.
Now you got to tell us why.
It feels like it's a mess.
That's the question, so you can ask the question.
Fuck. Well, okay, but you said like questions. Like what kind of questions?
So I don't know.
You might as well start first because this is your idea.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. We can ask each other questions. Like I'd be like, okay, so we can start off light. Obviously, we'll do the regular one. What is your favorite color?
What?
Is that your official? This is like okay. Just remember, this is like the three wishes from a genie. You can only ask the three, and that's it.
I mean, after this, we can ask more questions.
That's a beer.
If it needs to be
good. So
You're gonna try it.
We can ask more questions if it need be. I guess you know. I mean, if you want.
Carlos, where's my beer?
I asked you what you wanted.
I said Pacifico.
All right, there goes your question. All right, there goes your question.
Can you open it? Oh, God damn it! Can you open it, Carlos? Please?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I have a bottle opener right behind the counter. It's also the wine opener.
Yeah, I got one too of these. These are nice.
Yeah, those are good. And I'll take,
Where you put the cap?
in the trash.
Oh no, the business.
Oh man, the dogs.
There you go.
There he goes. With us in the studio as always. God damn it, Carl! Somebody get everything. What? Yes, Mom's here.
This is real life right now. This is really
guys.
happening right
Obviously,
now
we do
on
the-
the podcast.
And I want to explain this again because some people have a hard time understanding this. None of these episodes are scripted.
Yeah, they are. We're just reading the script right now. There's a giant plasma TV that you bought last week.
Will you shut up?
Dude,
This is when the
Samsung too?
This is when the cameras are going to come in handy. See?
God damn.
guys. So.
No, it's because somebody was like, "Do you guys do scripted?" And I'm like, "No, we don't do scripted. This is all improvised. This is our lives.
We
guys."
pulled this out of our asses.
If anything, we just grab the topics and put them on a paper, and that's it.
I mean, but even though sometimes we don't really stick with the topic.
Adjust your mic a little bit.
Is it?
There. No, it's a little echoey.
See, I felt like it was on and off. See,
Yeah, it's a little echoey.
What are you talking about?
I think like the last episode, I sound
Wait,
I
where's
sound
the
like
gain?
That's mine.
I feel like the last episode sounded more echoey.
This is the gain?
No,
Or
that's
this
for the
gain?
headphones.
I got all
Oh,
the game.
what
What
the
are you
fuck?
talking about? Got all
This
the
is for
game.
Okay, that's better. Here we go.
Oh, okay,
That's good.
Okay.
Oh, man, I thought we were this whole fucking time.
That's for the
Carlos, you were-
headphone. It says there's a headphone symbol.
But every time you increase the gain on my shit, you were doing it for
I
me.
did it over here, bro.
No wonder it sounded
Hello?
quiet.
Oh, okay. See, that's why.
Anyways.
You guys
See,
hear me
this
though,
is
right?
See, this is not scripted. This is happening in real time.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever done a scripted show ever.
I don't think we
And
ever
we're
will.
already,
How are we gonna do it?
as of right now, we have 30-some episodes.
Here's my question: how are we gonna do our scripted episode? Am I gonna be like, all right, so you're gonna say this? Is that how that works? Like,
Let's pretend right now.
that'd be a lot to do.
Let's pretend.
Okay, how are we gonna pretend?
Anybody that does
What
this-
are you doing today, sir?
Is that you reading the scripted
You're like-
paper?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Ricky Lowballer, and I work at this place. Insert place here. I live with insert name here at insert place.
Let me see.
At,
Ha 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 ha. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I laugh right here. Ha ha ha. Damn, the scripting is hard right now. Oh my goodness.
That would be hard. I don't think I can do it.
Hey, props to the guys who do scripted shows, but wow.
That ain't me. That ain't my scripted show.
It can be funny, right? Like there's comedians who just write down their jokes and say it on stage and just be like, and then that happened.
And then
they look around. You ever notice that they look around to see if they get a reaction? Man.
On to the next joke.
Okay, that one was bad. And
Spicy? Why is it
Is it spicy?
Yeah, it's a spicy on it.
Oh shit. Well, we have margaritas.
margaritas. Man, we forgot what we were drinking to.
Margaritas?
For a
No,
long
it's because I noticed that sometimes when we get a new bottle, we say what bottle we're drinking. So what was that one that you brought today?
E&G.
Oh, E and J.
A&J.
A and J.
E and J.
E and J.
Brandy.
It's a
E
brandy.
and J. It's a brandy. It's
thought that was a car crash.
It's got a little kick to it.
Yeah, it bites.
It's got a little kick. It's 40% alcohol, 80 proof. It's not bad.
It's not bad. Yeah, I think it'd be good with like in a good cocktail.
Dude, the one that I got the other day that's actually in that AK-47 decanter, that one's 50% alcohol, 100% proof.
What is it?
Kentucky something? It's a Kentucky bourbon.
Oh, okay.
That one's actually the strongest liquor I have.
Ooh.
I feel like now since we saw that at the restaurant, I want to go get one of the Rock tequilas. Just because I keep seeing the advertisement.
The Rockeritas?
Hey, speaking of that, you like my idea for how to improve the workplace? I brought it up to you.
Oh,
already?
Your
last day is this week.
He was like, we should have drinks on the clock, and I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, we should have drinks on the clock and do an improvement. I was like, what?
No, he might be onto something because if you guys notice when I'm cooking out there on the plancha, I cook a hell of a lot faster when I got some alcohol in it.
I hate embarrassed Isaiah because he's like, dude, check out how good my burgers are. And I looked at it. I'm like, oh, that's not bad, dude. That's pretty good. You should put an egg on it. He's like, what? Like, how come we never done that before? That's a very good idea.
What?
And he was walking by your office, and I'm like, hey, Richard, did you hear that? Like, I got a good idea. What? And then you're like, okay, what is it? And I'm like, yeah, he said that we should drink every hour.
Yeah, see that? He said that, yeah. I was like, what?
One shot per hour, I think, is reasonable.
Is a reasonable.
You know?
Keep us all cool, like,
yeah, maybe it'll be less drama.
So.
Or more drama. I don't know.
Depends on the type of person, the type of drunk you are. I am the I love you guy.
I am the take your clothes off guy.
Right.
Not me. I mean my partner with my wife.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's how we got through kids.
Yep. Sorry, I was distracted.
They get distracted somewhere else.
Anyways, all right. Today's topic: Q&A.
Q&A.
This was Richard's idea. So, what's your question to
anybody?
Okay, and let me get this straight.
You want to?
How are you asking the question? Are you going to ask us both 3 questions and then,
or is it just the question?
I think we just go in circles and then go back.
No, but like, are you going to say the question for both of us or just directly at one person?
Just at one person each, so that's fine.
Okay, so you're going to ask a total of 6 questions.
Yeah, pretty much. But we just we go like this and then from there.
Oh, doing the whole 70s show, right vibe.
No, well, right. Oh man, I got to look into that 360 camera.
Right. So it'd be like, okay, here we go. I'll do the one that you don't like asking, you don't like answering, but here we go.
Hold on. It's a little echoey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right here? Right there?
That's not bad. All right.
All right, how about now?
Yeah.
Am I
you
good?
like that black one, don't you?
Am I good?
I just heard that.
Wait. Let me take a picture.
All right, go ahead.
And now it's time to cut your hair.
Okay, I think we're good. All right, try that again.
That's from Game Grumps.
Ready?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right.
Be a man.
Question number 1, Diego. What is your favorite anime?
Oh,
I love asking
you
this.
already asked this.
I love asking this because I never really get a good answer. But
you already asked.
So it is.
Okay, like my favorite all-time anime that I can never stop watching, like over and over again, or like my current favorite one.
Favorite of all time.
Favorite of all time?
All time.
Yeah.
I'd have to say Cowboy Bebop because that was the first one.
That was like a wasn't it?
By the way?
What? Cowboy Bebop was like the first anime that I got introduced to anime. So
see, now I'm shocked. I'm glad I asked this question.
Steve Blum is my favorite voice actor because he does Starscream from Transformers Prime.
Yeah.
He does that I forgot the dude's name, but from Ben 10 he does that fire guy.
Yeah.
And like a bunch of other fucking characters.
He also does Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, and he does Tom from he also does Tom from Toonami.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I remember
that's
that.
Correct.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And Peter Cullen also does the announcements for Toonami.
That's the Transformer guys, right?
Yep,
Optimus Prime.
Yep, he does the announcements.
Hey, you like that shirt I got you?
The Cowboy Bebop shirt?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, see, it's because I got him a Gundam shirt.
He got me a Gundam shirt.
Never seen you wear it.
Bro,
he's waiting for the right things. He's waiting.
Yes, exactly. I'm not just gonna wear it.
The same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. You gotta wait for the right days to wear it.
It's gotta be a special occasion, dude.
Like, he wants to wear it right now at his house.
I
like, what the heck?
spent my hard-earned wings money on that shirt.
I got him a shirt too. Like, what?
Guys, I'm gonna wear it on a special occasion when we're all like not doing the show.
At my funeral.
All right. He really wanted me to wear the shirt.
Dan, that's fucked up that you say that because later on down the road, God willing, we live long, fulfilling lives. But it's like one of us is gonna make it to everybody's funeral, and one of us is gonna make it to nobody's.
Unless
we jerk each other off.
Oh, to death.
Right now.
You're the Richard.
illogical?
You're always the one talking about a full circle jerk.
Like, is that possible though? To die of jerking?
Probably.
Yeah.
What?
1,000 Ways to Die. Look it up. It was on there.
Oh, because he got bit by spiders.
No, he just kept jerking off too much, and he actually died.
Oh.
I don't know how, but that it was a thing. I was like, apparently, you can die from jerking off too much. And according to this one Christian lady I saw on Instagram, she was like, masturbating is a form of witchcraft. Vada Kedavra.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
I'm a fucking warlock, baby.
Rolling back eyes.
Hadouken. Well, that's not it. That's wrong.
All right, now your turn. Now you ask either me or Carlos a
Are
question.
you going to ask him a question?
No, that's it. Let's just keep going in a circle.
Okay, so you asked me what my favorite
All right,
anime.
yeah.
Okay.
All
Damn. Okay, we got to set some ground rules. What kind of questions are we allowed to ask?
I don't know.
Whatever you want.
I guess it's not
Sky's the
too
limit.
crazy. We're like,
You're only limited by your imagination.
what was that with that bump in your penis? Don't you ask that question, bro? What the heck? See?
Is that a flashlight, or are you just happy to see me?
That's actually a double A battery. I carry it just in case. I need to put something
I didn't
in.
expect that, but all right. Because that makes sense. It's like a little hard thing. So
I don't remember where I heard this from, but they were like, you either got a Snickers or you got a Tootsie Roll. What do you got?
You ever seen the fucking Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo?
That's a good one. Yeah.
Where they're all like, they all stuff their penis, and like some guy pulls out a cucumber, and some guy gets a sock, and it goes to the Asian guy. He pulls out a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah.
He's like, I stuffed too.
Is that the same movie with the lady that has the schlong for a nose?
Yes.
Yes, that's
Oh my gosh, that
that's
shit
a
was
good
weird.
movie.
Yeah.
That's such a good movie.
The ending where she found a guy that had a vag.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they
Like,
had,
what the
like,
fuck?
they got
miss
real
those kind of
adult porn
movies.
actors to be in there too.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because it was based on, like, they had the adult awards in there, remember?
That would make
Oh,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Then I gotta do some research.
More interesting.
Research. let's look up some. Let's research.
All right, go with your question.
God dang it! I didn't even think about it.
Well, I should have.
See, this is what makes it
Man,
interesting. Ask something you always want to ask. Like, you'd be like,
Man, something I've always wanted to ask. Why are you gay?
Well, you see,
I was just kidding. No.
that's when I first looked at your big blue, beautiful eyes.
No, you know what? I got a good question. I got a good question.
there you go. See, you're out thinking.
When we met, because I remember we met and we bonded over a Pokemon game that you were playing. Why were you playing Pokemon around the time?
You know what?
There you go.
That's a
see?
very good question.
Yeah,
And I'll tell you
that's
why.
what I'm talking about.
Because I feel like had you not brought up the question that wasn't even towards me, it was towards Cody.
Cody. Yeah.
See,
And
you remember like it was just a good question.
Because that was a good moment.
And I didn't listen in on that question. I don't think we'd have been friends or like I don't know. The ice broke right there.
You know
I was like,
what? Maybe we don't. We aren't friends. You know, I'm out of here. You know.
But my finger's in your ass.
Oh no! Why are you gay?
Are you gonna leave the mic or are you taking that with you?
Oh fuck! No,
I gotta pee.
That was.
You just start hearing disconnecting, like, bro, we disconnecting everything.
He goes home.
That was
and
the last of the podcast.
Somehow the mic's still connected. He goes home. And he's like, "Babe, they're being fucking assholes."
Like, oh god, this thing's still live. Fuck it, whatever. I'm gonna upload it. Whatever. I'm not gonna do the group like that.
I'm gonna upload it.
Well, okay.
No. You know, that's when around that time is when I downloaded my first emulator on my phone, and I realized you could do that. And,
you were playing on your phone.
on my
That's
Galaxy.
right.
You're one of those guys that you had the game on your phone.
Yeah, I had the game. I downloaded an emulator.
Because
I'm like,
only Android can do that.
I always wondered how you did. People do that. So
Because we have Android and not Apple.
Continue. Anyway, this is his question.
I always tell him, like, dude, you still have Apple?
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. And
Did you see that Apple just announced the iPhone 16?
Oh, God.
you know what?
see?
The Apple has Charlie Brown going on. I know you like Charlie Brown. Can't watch it now. It's on Apple.
What were you talking about a show? We were talking about a show yesterday. He's like, oh, it's on Apple.
Yeah, remember? Oh, yeah. We were talking about it, and I told him it's on Apple, and he loses the conversation right away. He's like, well, all right. Yeah.
No, but damn, Androids are the best.
There's no Charlie Brown on
Anyway.
Android. I'm sorry. Okay.
I can probably download it and watch it.
All right. Okay.
Anyways, no, yeah, I downloaded some emulator and I was playing Pokemon because Pokemon's my childhood. Which now lately that they come out with more and more
Which
and more Pokemon.
was it?
It was Pokemon
Fire Red.
Yes,
You remember like it was just yesterday.
He knows.
Yeah, I remember it. Like it was.
Yeah, and I was telling Cody, like, hey, man, how do you get the fucking flute to wake up this fucking Snorlax? He's like, well, you gotta do this and this. And then Diego was like, you dumb bastard. That's not how you do it.
Stupid motherfucker. Everybody knows you go to Lavender
You
Town.
been friends with him that day? Oh my god! I would have been like, man, this guy's an asshole. This is friends with this guy.
Could you imagine if I had come in that way, fucking all hot and shit, and they're like, man, this guy's a fucking asshole. We're gonna be good friends.
my ninja.
I'll never forget the balls he had coming in there just saying things to me like
Over
that.
Pokemon.
That was a real man. I had to respect him.
But I think in the end, because I took your game and I was looking through your that little radio app that you have in the game,
Yeah.
and I saw that you already had the flute, and I was like, this guy's fucking stupid.
Okay, see, there you go. See, so, okay.
I was like, wow, this guy's dumb.
And here we are in your basement.
Crossing there like, this guy. I guess we'll be friends.
Well, I mean, I straight up, I took it, I grabbed his phone because he showed me the emulator, and I just looked through that little radio thing in the game, and I like zoomed into a certain corner because that's the only way you could find it, and it already showed that he had it, and I looked at him, and I looked at the game, and I thought about his question, and I was like, anyways, here, you do this. I was like, wow.
I was under the influence.
All right.
No, and I believe it too, cause man, good times, man. TPD, we that liquor store. What was the one that we used to go to?
The one at Walmart?
It was Charlot's.
The Walmart. It was like literally across.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
It was Chalet's because
Cross Street.
I remember we went and we got those little
Booze balls?
blue balls. Yeah, what are they called?
Booze balls.
Booze balls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
My
got
cousins love
those. We got those, and we used to drink them
Those
all the
things
time.
smack.
Yeah.
They were pretty good.
I would always
Have
carry
you
like
seen those big old gallon ones? They got the big ones.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
we just got those small ones.
There's big ones now. They got
I used to carry a bag every day, everywhere I go. And I would always have liquor in the bag. So I would always carry a, what was it, honey whiskey?
Yeah.
And we put it in our coffee that they sell there. And I'm like,
Dude, when they put in that coffee machine, it just changed my life. Third shift, just a little ray of hope.
does it
coffee
smack?
It did when you put in that whiskey. It smacked after that.
It really did, dude. That's the
Who
only
was
way I
that
can
guy that you said that listens to us that used to work at TBD?
my buddy Marcus.
do. Marcus.
Yeah, peace out.
Marcus, do you remember when they put in that coffee machine, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, Marcus,
No,
he
yeah,
does.
we used to get away with a lot of shit there.
The only thing that annoyed the fuck out of me is that when the coffee machine would run out of cups. I was like, how the fuck? How?
You see this big old factory? You need more fucking cups.
Well,
That wasn't even that big.
The cup just came out of the machine.
Oh,
It was like one of those machines where you just like pick your selections, your creamer, your sugar, and what flavor, and the cup would drop, and then your coffee would be filled, and then the creamer, and then the liquid sugar, and then
So it's
you
cool.
just
So it
you
make
just
it all
grab
for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. But every fucking time we ran out of cups,
So then you add whiskey, and then you.
and it was just great, man.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember who it was, but there was this one guy who, I mean, I guess third shift. I don't know. Do you remember being there when this guy just straight up shut his machine off and went to bed, went to sleep?
That sounds so familiar. I don't think I was.
I don't want to say who it was, and I'll say it in Spanish. It was a Moreno. And then he turned it off, and he just went to sleep. And Santa Claus came by.
Santa Claus. Oh, I forgot about Santa Claus.
He came by and he was like,
Dude, he was, for a big boy, he was quick. He was quick.
Especially when fucking press 40. Especially when that shit caught on fire. He was like, fire. And I was like, yo, man, where you going? He was like, fire. And I looked up and I was like, oh, yeah, fire.
Fuego. Anyways, so does that answer your question?
It does, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
It does.
Now you go ahead. Now you ask me now.
Oh, I asked you.
Go ahead. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
How intimate do I want to get?
Is this the question?
Oh, it's
That's a good question.
very.
Okay, let's do a simple one. We'll do a super simple.
Okay.
Hold on, let me slip out of here real quick.
Okay.
I gotta get some salt.
Oh, okay. I'll delay and.
No, ask your question. I
Okay.
can hear you. Everybody can hear me.
Why are you sure you're not wearing headphones? How can you? Anyways,
Go on.
a simple question: Where would you love to go travel to?
I actually want to. I mean, yeah, I want to go to Japan, but
What's your number one spot?
Number one spot. If you got like the money today to go anywhere,
I'm gonna say what I was saying. I think it's just because I want to go back to Florida. I love Florida. I love Florida.
But sir, you have money.
Yeah, but the thing is, I was born in Florida, and I plan to die in Florida. But every time I'm there,
God.
you're supposed to die in my arms.
every time I'm there, the temperature is just right on point for me, and I love it there. And then dude, I never forget one of the greatest moments was I went with my family, and I actually took my dog Blanca with me, and she even sat in the sun and was like, and I was like,
Oh, that's how you know it was a good life.
yeah, I was like, damn, I want to live this life here in Florida.
Wow.
So-
Okay, I was not expecting that, but
Yeah, it's just
I was thinking something exotic.
it's weird because my grandma passed away, and now my grandpa lives there. But when I go there, it just makes me go back, So it makes me nostalgic, I guess, for myself.
Nostalgic.
Yeah, so
I can hear that.
That's how good these mics are, man.
yeah.
It's great.
Amazon, if you
You hear the fizz?
Amazon, if you sponsor us, we'll say what mics it is, but we're not going to because you don't sponsor us.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
we need to see the green first.
So now that round's done, now for round 2.
Is this all one-sided? It's just you're gonna ask me questions. I gotta ask him questions.
Oh, you're right.
and
Let's
he's
go
gonna
back
ask
around.
you.
Let's go back around. Right. Yeah. I forgot.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah, we'll go back around. Then we ask the real question.
But you look like you had that question towards me. So
I'll say.
Go ahead.
How many? No. Just,
No, go ahead.
No, go
I
ahead,
want to know. You already brought it up.
I actually didn't have a question. I was just looking real serious because I like to do that.
Oh.
I told you guys. Remember, I always wanted to be. I did acting. So
Okay.
it looked convincing, right?
a little bit, yeah.
A little
There you
bit,
go.
yeah.
All right. Okay. Now we'll bounce back, and then we'll go to round 2, and then we'll ask the questions a little different.
Okay.
See, that's what makes it interesting. All right.
All right. Anyways,
What would you be considered? Okay.
I was like, what would Jesus do?
I'm thinking really hard on this. I want to ask a good question, but not too much of a good question. But this
Just
is hard.
ask. Just ask. This is a Q&A episode.
All right. What do you think?
Just fuck it, man. Hit us with the hard questions.
Hit me with something. Hit me.
Who do you think is the greatest artist of all time?
Artist?
Yeah. Like if you sit there, you're like, I'm gonna play this guy right now. He gets me right. Who is it?
You talking about musician?
Yes.
Okay.
Or you know what? It can be a band. Anything.
A band?
Can it be a genre of music?
No, it has to be one. That's what makes
An
it
artist.
interesting. Yeah.
An artist. Okay.
Well, you're asking him the question, right?
So you're like, God, I wish I had this question.
Oh man,
fuck that. I got no
dude.
answer for that one.
Yeah. See, that's what makes it interesting.
Okay, go ahead.
That's how we get to
All
know
right,
each
to
other.
be like serious.
Yeah.
I guess I would pick. Oh man, there's too many.
Mm-hmm.
An artist that like. What do you mean, like?
So let's say, your son's like, Dad, show me good music. What would be the first thing you show his ass?
It's raining tacos.
Out on the street.
Son, I know you like the song, but guess what?
Oh, you
Trash.
can eat-
Anyways.
You know what that song sounds to me like? How can that? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I got a dirty
or it
mind,
could have
but
been
that
what is good
song
music?
sounds really dirty.
Sounds really dirty.
Yeah, the
Once
taco
the tacos
song.
hit the floor, I guess, right?
No, but I mean, like that the lyrics. It says just open your mouth and close your eyes. It's rain. You know what I mean?
Raining riches
it sounds
come.
pretty.
The tacos.
It sounds pretty dirty, man.
What Like, there's something to be like, Dad, what is good music? Damn, see, this is a good question.
That is a very good question, dude. Because I'm thinking like.
Because you play the guitar.
I do.
I'm like, would it be a band or are you like, nah?
I wish my daddy taught me how to play guitar.
Dude.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Wait,
man.
what?
Because like I'm thinking about like my younger days and like the kind of music I used to. Well, I still do technically, or like the music I'm into now, which is like kind of like underground-ish, where it's more like UK indie rock.
Yeah.
The Strokes.
See?
I love the Strokes.
I was about to say the Strokes. I remember because they were in some fucking, I forgot what show I watched, but that's how I know about them.
The Strokes are amazing.
Okay.
I love them. They're like very not off tempo, but they're like a different style of playing. Where it's like the rhythm isn't like 4/4 time, which is like the but. I guess the Strokes would be a good one. I'm digging those guys right now.
I always tell people I feel like a band that was like underrated and then blew up that people didn't start liking recently. I feel like Cage the Elephants.
Cage the Elephants is really good too.
Like when they first came out, I don't feel like people were like, you know, they all just talked about that game that they did the song.
No, Borderlands.
Yeah.
But they ruined a good opportunity in the trailer.
He took a rip out of my pen.
Are you alright?
He's even going red.
He's turning red. Quick, CPR.
But this is how you know this ain't scripted. Why would we script this, huh? Why would we script him doing this?
Dude, it's in the script.
Take a big rip.
And pretend you're dying.
That's what I said. I'm just going off the script.
No, but yeah.
Oh my god.
I guess right now
take a big rip.
I'm sorry. Take your laugh. He's like, that's what I said.
I guess for currently it would be I think it would be the Strokes. I've been listening to a lot of them right now.
Hold on, guys.
But I think my all-time favorite would be this Mexican rock band called Panda.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They're very, very emo. But you okay, dude?
Everybody, if you don't know, Diego's gone. He had to go take a breather. He took a hard rip off the pen. Did you want to take a rip off the pen?
No, I'm good. I already took enough. But no, if you like rock, and you understand Spanish, man, that's pretty good quality. I can hear him right now, just fucking dying. Panda, PXNDX.
Okay.
Mexican rock band. They were like in the 90s, and then they're still. Well, no, they kind of dismembered, like in the 2020s, 2019.
So it'd be between the Strokes and Panta, pretty much.
Yeah,
there are two right now. I'm feeling that. Okay.
For rock, I mean that's like rock, which I kind of listen to most.
Yeah.
But like Childish Gambino is probably my favorite rapper.
Whoa, we're not going there yet. Whoa, relax.
Okay.
That's a different topic. But that's for now.
All right.
Okay. All right, now if Diego thinks she's ready, you can ask him what you want to ask.
I can't wait to go live.
Wow, bro, you got like so light now. So.
Yeah, I came in when I arrived here. He opened his door. And I looked at him, and they're like, "Dude, you look rough. You look like shit."
That's
and
right.
Like,
he did come in.
I'm just really high right now. Like he had like bags over his eyes.
I told you guys would like those pens. I got both of them, some pens from Chicago.
That's what he said.
Shout out to my sister.
Yeah.
She hooked me up with pens.
It's like, bro, you look like shit. And I was like, no, I'm just really high.
I couldn't open his eyes.
I got Carlos one too. He said smacks. Yeah,
That's smacks.
Oh, you got the me time?
Yeah.
I got one too.
What flavor did you get?
This is probably the same one.
You both got
Berry?
the same, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You both got the same.
That's smacks.
Two, I do indicas, so I give you guys indicas. So the ones that
That was indica?
Yeah, that's indica.
Okay.
So that's what.
Well, indica's pretty good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Supposedly it's indica is in the couch, because basically once you hit that, you're like,
All right, I got a question for you.
That's what helped me make sense of it. Because you said indica and sativa. You're like, indica. If you're looking for something to relax, it's indica. Like in the couch. I was like, that makes
In the
sense.
couch.
That makes sense. That actually makes sense.
All right.
And then sativa was like the energetic high.
yep.
Yeah.
And then the hybrid just gets you just high. You're like a good high.
So that's the one I could take at work.
What do you call it? The hybrid? Yeah. Yeah, hybrid and sativa, but mostly hybrid because it'll take away the nerves as well. The sativa just helps you focus a little bit. That's it.
No, I thought it was like which one takes away the pain?
Indica.
Oh, see, it's no, thank you then, because that shit helped the other day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right. Now, go ahead, Carlos. Answer your question.
All right, I'm gonna ask you this question because somebody asked me this question last week. No,
him?
you. I'm looking at you.
Yeah, he's asking you a question.
Yeah,
now.
somebody asked me this question last
Really?
week,
Yeah,
and it did get me thinking.
All right.
If you could redo your life, would you do it differently or would you do it the same?
Ah, fuck. Well, that's a good.
Because somebody asked me
Because
this
there's
question.
a whole like the butterfly effect. If you change one small thing,
It'll change everything.
it'll change the rest of your life.
Right.
There's some things I would change, but not if it would fuck up what I have now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even remember the dude's name. I'm sorry for almost killing you.
What? Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
but I would not have done that.
Okay. All right, that's good.
But
That was another topic I was going to bring up. Regrets, but we'll do that in another topic.
well,
But go ahead.
just
good.
count that as mine then.
I have no
But,
regrets.
Okay,
But
this is gonna
I guess
the
because
podcast's
of
over.
that, because of that situation, later on down the road is how I feel like I ended up meeting my wife, if that makes sense. So like, if there's some things I would change, but if it means not having the things that I have now, then no.
So you would have to beat some ass then.
Yeah. I'm
Be a
sorry,
little bad
dude.
boy.
It was destiny. It had to happen.
Okay. So that's like the only thing you would do different in your life?
No, I wouldn't change a thing.
Okay.
Okay. What do you call it?
No, because my old friend, I met up with an old friend, and he asked me the same question. Because we were hanging out with his little brother, and he's trying to, be that big brother and be like, do you gotta do this stuff while you're still young?
Yeah.
And he asked me that question, like, hey, if you could, what would you do if you had all the knowledge that you have now? Would you, and you had it back then?
Okay. If you say it like that.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, when you say it like that, I would definitely...
If you had the knowledge that you have now,
Like, I would not have bought a car.
Okay.
Like, I mean, like a car that I would have to do payments on. I would save up the money first.
Yeah.
It looks like a good $5,000 or $10,000, and I would find a car within that range price. Because really, you just want something that takes you from point A to point B.
that's what we told
It's
him.
like, don't get tricked by society thinking, oh, you need a fancy car or you need like
you need
an
the top
expensive
of the
car.
line right now.
You need the new car of the year. It's like, you don't need that shit, man. Just save up your fucking money, buy the car.
Sure, you need a vehicle, but just
mean,
make it just.
it doesn't
gonna
have
get
to
you
be
to A to
fancy.
B. Yeah,
You just, as long as it takes you where you want to go. Because in the end, it's like, you're not really, what do you live in the car? You don't need it, man.
So basically, you're saying is don't go for the best things in life. Just go for
Yeah,
what you got.
a lot of
Don't go mainstream is what I'm saying. Because everybody wants to buy fucking iPhones because it makes them look classy and high end or whatever the fuck.
Hey,
But
sorry,
it's like,
going on
my
here?
iPhone. I'm too smart
oh, he's
right
checking
now.
his iPhone.
Oh, look at that. Oh.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess
Is that
iPhone's
from work?
good for that.
No. Just some other.
Dude, it's because every time we see...
Every
time we see those
hold
pictures,
on. No,
we
I
think
wanna
somebody
go through
works
this.
there.
I want to go through this because do you go online and just Google something and then you just download it?
No, there are people I follow on like Instagram and like TikTok.
Okay.
But do they send you the pictures or you
No,
screenshot?
I screenshot that.
Oh my god!
You
That
know-
was my question. That was my question for
I'll
you,
be-
sir.
I'll be-
You're sick.
I was gonna say I'll be honest. Okay, is that your question? Because I was saying I'll be honest with you.
It was my question. Yes,
There
Is it really?
it is now.
That's okay. Yeah, no, that's okay. You can ask the questions. There you go. So, but my thing with that is like, I just put random like girls on Instagram or whatever, and you wouldn't believe it. There's times where I've actually met chicks and they're like, "Don't talk to me if you're gonna have some random girl or anything," and I'm like, "But she's an Instagrammer. You think I have the chance with this chick? Like, what the hell?"
I don't know. Maybe.
So, like, there's stuff like that. I mean, there is times where I met some girls and they're like, just put me on your phone and blah blah, and then
Is that where it started?
and sometimes that happens. So there's times where I put a girl as my background because I just feel like, man, some girls are fine, and so
You gotta
But-
appreciate them, huh?
I literally, I mean, honestly, if I find the one, honestly, I'm gonna put her obviously forever there. So
You're gonna put a ring on it.
so whichever, I guess I'll try to hold her down. So
Cock ring.
whichever one of those. So that's why. But I mean, and then people ask me too. Honestly, it's true. every month I get a different chick on there. I just put every month I put.
Yeah, just like you always change your Facebook profile.
I change that because I want people to know what I'm feeling throughout the month or what I look like.
Well, I mean, it's gonna happen anyways. But I'm glad that when my son got your phone and opened the screen, it was a girl's ass.
Yeah, so
Thank you for that. Because
grab my phone.
after you left, he looked at me. He was like, "Teddy," and I was like, "What is it, buddy?" And he was like, and I was like, "Hey, yeah, that's my boy."
That was one of the things. One of the dudes at work was like, "Why do you have that girl's ass on your phone or whatever?" And what do you call it? He's like, "You're just a perv, huh?" And I was like, I'm gonna cut this short for you, buddy. It's my phone, and I like ass. So if I want to have a girl's ass on my phone, well, it's my phone. So.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Like why
He's just mad because he doesn't have it.
That young ass. Ooh.
Is it Isaiah?
I'm going back to like one of those episodes where you're telling us that situation that you had with when you were on the bus or whatever, and you were telling that one of the teachers got mad or some shit. And what the hell was it that you said? I'm trying to remember what it was. It's like, why you mad? Huh? You didn't get ass this morning?
You got caught smoking on the bus.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, you got caught smoking on the bus.
Oh man.
No, yeah, I get you. Yeah.
All right. You want to keep going?
Well, I mean, we go like that now, and then we
So you ask Diego now.
Yeah, I guess I asked Diego, but we can ask a different layer of questions, I guess. So.
Ask me a new
Sky's
question.
the limit.
Ask me a new question.
Okay, all right.
The answer is yes.
All right, well, let me get the strap on real quick.
No!
So that's a simple one. Should we get? I don't know. Oh,
Hey, you are the ringleader of this circus.
You
right
know
now,
what's fucked
so.
up?
like
You know what's
said,
fucked
I
up
don't want to
earlier?
ask too personal. That's why I don't want to ask too personal.
At this point, you might as well. But I'm going to say, earlier we were saying we don't script.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking, maybe we should have script the questions.
Yeah, but it makes it more real and surreal. That's what I'm saying. So,
All right, but go ahead. Ask a question.
Ask
man.
away.
all right,
Ask away.
okay. Man, I don't know.
Are you a man?
Just
You know what?
Make it personal.
You know
Dude.
what?
Fuck it.
I would like this. You talk about it every time throughout every one of the podcasts.
Yeah.
Do you feel like if you could bond with your dad more, would you do it?
If I what?
You could bond with your dad more, would you do it?
Say it again slowly.
If you could
If
bond.
you could bond with your dad more.
Oh, if I could have had a better, closer bond relationship with my father.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, see, I didn't want to ask
personal.
this too personal, but
Look at this. Fans, look at him.
Okay,
but
just
this is the thing, dude. Like every one of the podcasts, he'll say one thing about dad.
Okay.
Like,
okay. I'm just gonna throw this out there because I'm pretty sure people have clicked together by now with all the episodes that have come out.
You tell me your folks comment every time about what you say. So
What do you mean?
like you'd be like, people say you're ungrateful, and you're like, what? No way. So eventually, some people believe that.
Well, all right. So I grew up in a rough environment.
I'll get you another.
Let's just call it rough. Yeah, go ahead.
Because it's going to take about 5 of them to open up.
It's gonna be. Yeah, go. No, yeah.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Then you could say whatever question you say, Carlos. Then you ask me. So.
While you get up and get me a Modelo.
Okay. Oh God, the real ones. Oh God.
You can get me a Modelo, and I'll contemplate on this question by just filling in random shit until you get back.
Go ahead.
So,
Go ahead.
I guess we'll pause that question. So when you met,
Okay, here we go.
because you did the online dating,
Yes.
and that's how you met your wife.
Yes.
What made you realize that she was the one?
Dude, we just...
You met her online.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
No, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And what, 9 years?
Yasmin has been telling me, but I don't know.
Who? Yasmin?
He's convincing. That's a different topic. Go ahead. He's convincing me.
Can you throw it in the trash?
Yes.
Just be careful when you open the lid. There's only one bag on one side.
Okay.
It's because it's a double can.
Yeah.
You could have
look at
two
those double cans right
You could
there.
have two different bags, one for trash
Yeah,
and the one
pump
for
it.
recycling, or like a big ass 40-gallon bag in those. Once we have cameras, guys, you'll see that we have a pretty chill spot to do the podcast. I think.
And people and Carlos posted
Man, we're all-
tagged us in the video.
We're all unattractive. So
What was
I'm sorry.
that, Richard?
And people tagged us in the video. Aaron Carlos, what do you call it, Adam Saul, people were very impressed by your basement.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's where you do that, man. It was really nice in there. I was like, yeah, it's my buddy's birthday.
it is real nice. Thank God I had the opportunity to do all the shit that I could do to it, and redoing the fucking floors.
Oh shit! There goes the Oompa Loompa you locked up. Get it back! Back!
Did you answer the question already?
What was the question? For real? You know,
how did you know when you met your wife through online dating?
Oh yeah.
Like, how did you know she was the one?
He did ask a question though. Yeah.
But if you want to pause on that one, what was your question to me so we can finally answer it? What was it again?
Want me to tell it to you, or you want to tell him?
Well,
You go ahead.
It's because my man's over here. He's eating peanuts from a
some
snack.
nuts in
my
his
boy
mouth.
has nuts here, and I'm just eating them. Wait, that's not what you were saying.
Don't take it out of the context. We have these
Do we have to change the
we
question?
have these little vending machines that we got from the Target, the bullseye area. I guess every Target has a bullseye area, but we got these cool little vending machines that dish out snacks. And Ricky Lowballer's over here. He got the peanut ones.
Is it?
How does his nuts taste?
No,
Already
your
good.
question to me was
Oh.
if I could have a better relationship with my dad.
Would you?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I guess I would, because right now I'm like in a stage of indifference. Like everything that's happening to him, it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But like in the back of my head, after everything I've gone through, I was like, I kind of don't care.
Yeah. See? Because I remember we talked about that. So.
But I mean, looking at him and just thinking about, because it's fucked up, but thinking about all the good times I actually had with him, I'm like, yeah, I guess that would suck, you know? But thankfully it hasn't gotten to that point yet. He's doing a lot better now.
Yeah.
Anybody listening to the podcast right now? My dad had a stroke, and it was a scary few months, yeah. Yeah.
Now, would that change your view now of him?
That's what I was about to say.
I mean,
that's
Like,
why.
would you?
It's because he was always a grumpy dude, and now he's still a grumpy dude, grumpier. I don't know, but if I could have a better relationship with him, yeah, because my dad actually played guitar, and I really wish he would have taught me that shit. Because I see you playing guitar, and I'm so jealous, dude. I'm
Why?
like, damn.
You had a guitar.
And I sold it.
Then you should have. You should have either asked me and like, hey, I'll be like, hey, son.
That's why
Come here.
Daddy.
Come here.
telling me to
I
learn
wish
to
we
play
had
guitar.
cameras.
I know.
They're holding hands at the moment.
Oh, but yeah, we will get cameras, guys.
No,
That'll
yeah.
be great.
You know what?
That's the goal
But-
for this year. Cameras.
But how's the relationship between your father and Donovan? Are they cool? I don't know.
Like my dad with
Donovan. Yeah.
my son.
Yeah.
What the hell? What just happened?
To be continued. Sorry,
You know when you flip the channels on the TV back in the day and it goes.
Yeah.
That was me.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
I don't know, man. My kid just
Man,
like
this
every
is
time.
getting personal.
Every time
That's why I
we.
didn't want to ask too personal, but
And I'm
dude,
here.
You're fine.
I'm
You're fine.
here for it.
We're getting down to it.
Diego's my boy, and it's always made me like I was like, but like he can ask me anything
like
too. That's fine.
you had no idea what kind of music I listened to because when we're in the car
Yeah.
together, I never played the radio.
You never played the radio.
That's what I tell you. And then too, I never knew that you met your wife on online dating. Wow, like
Well, we're not there yet.
oh sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. What
the hell are you
But
asking?
I was mind blown
What was
by that question
What was
too.
that last question you're asking me? Fuck.
Do you feel like how's the bond between your father and Donovan?
Yeah, I mean, and this happens in every family.
I would
bro.
say, and then too-
like your relationship with the grandparents and the grandkids is totally different. Because I remember seeing a video on Instagram that was going viral for a little bit. Was when you take your kids over to your parents' house and your parents are nice to your kids, but you remember all the whoop asses you got
I
back
was
in
gonna
the
say,
day.
do you ever did?
And you're like,
oh, you never did that to me.
but you're
Dad.
like, when you stop acting all fucking nice and show them how fucking crazy you are.
Well, that like obviously he's not Donovan's not his first grandchild.
No.
So with that,
Go
like with that, I don't know. Would that be like like I'm like another grandchild, or compared to his first one?
I mean, he's like how he is with the other ones. He's like,
Okay.
oh,
Gives you a good pat in the back. Good job, son.
hello, and
Can't believe you popped out another one.
but well, not that. I mean, he's like, oh, hi, come here, hi, hello, hi, come here, and then later he's like, did you wash your fucking hands?
Did you wash your ass today?
But no, my how I see it, right? How I see it when my dad interacts with my kid, it's
You wish it was you.
no, it's like it's the same way it's the same way he was with us. So I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right.
I tell him all the time. I watch the Hot Cheeto movie, and I always tell him I relate it to that because I tell him every time.
Yeah.
One of the scenes that I tell people that gets me so serious in that movie is he literally tells the dude. He gets in an argument with his dad.
Yep.
And his dad's like trying to tell him, you need to learn the righteous path of God and be good and blah blah this and that.
And my mom told me that shit. She's like, you need religion in your life. I was like, okay, God, yes, and religion.
And you know what the Hot Cheeto guy literally says to his dad, he goes, you always preach about this and that, but every time you tell me that stuff, I just think about how you used to beat the shit out of me when I was a kid.
That was a good movie. That's a good movie.
Bro, when he said that shit had my heart like, damn.
See, that's one of the movies that we had talked about.
Sorry, go ahead.
I hit the mic. That was one of the movies that we talked about in an earlier episode that you said I should watch.
Yeah,
and I said I was going to. And I never fucking got it.
It's on Hulu.
I tell him,
I know, but I don't have Hulu.
Yeah.
Don't even fucking start.
He gave us the thing. And
It's an on.
And
It's
it's Crunchyroll.
It's a running joke, man.
So, I was like,
I know.
and it's Crunchyroll. So, but
Have you ever used it yet?
I did actually.
Yeah, good. Did you
I
watch the Cheeto movie?
Huh? No.
That's such a good movie, dude.
it's
such a good movie.
It's
You know
really good.
what? You know what? Speaking about I know we're getting off topic, but talking about hot Cheetos, like the extra flaming hots, I have not seen in the stores anymore.
You are right. I've been seeing a shitty ass fucking ghost
It's
pepper
like,
and
or like the buffalo ones.
pretzel
That's the
ones.
newest one.
I've seen the pretzel ones
The
too.
newest one is the buffalo ones.
I don't like them.
You tried them?
Yeah,
Are they good?
I don't like them.
You like them?
I don't like
Oh,
them.
you don't?
No.
I wouldn't know because I haven't tried them yet. But I just
You
No.
motherfucker.
is because I mentioned this in an earlier episode. I was like the extra flaming hot Cheetos taste exactly how hot Cheetos tasted like to me back in the day.
Yeah.
So I was like,
exactly.
I feel like I'm getting ripped off
makes
because
sense.
when I had hot Cheetos back in the day, they were spicy.
They were spicy.
And then over the years, they got less spicy.
They show you on the Hot Cheetos movie. You might
And then
like that
all
part.
of a sudden,
if you
the
watch
extra
it.
flaming hots came out, and I was like, "This tastes just like how they tasted like before."
Mm-hmm.
But now I can't find a single fucking bag.
Me neither.
I'm sorry, buddy.
If anybody listening finds any bags, please send them to 1330 Harvest Street.
All right.
No.
Boulevard, Hollywood. All right. Now you're.
Why is there dog shit on my porch?
No,
Now go ahead. Now ask Carlos a question.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're a
no,
kid.
I was asking about the wife.
Oh, okay. And then,
So,
what about
okay,
you?
so back to that question.
Yeah.
You met your wife online.
I did.
What made you realize she was the one?
2, what was the website?
It was an app.
It was an app.
I'm writing it
It
down.
was POF.
Tinder. Oh, you dirty you
No,
dog.
nobody
Tinder.
uses Tinder
Damn,
now.
you're a dog, dude.
I
Fuck.
thought you guys were like high school or whatever.
No.
Trust me, it's the quiet ones.
How? So what's the age difference between you two?
3 years.
Oh, so
Yeah,
okay.
we used to make fun of Carlos for being a pedophile.
Now it's Richard
Why would he be?
because he's fucking Diego.
Okay, but now I'm the pedophile. Hey.
Oh yeah.
Wait, why?
Oh,
What am I
because
missing?
that was a joke I was telling them at work. As what do you call it? Basically, I'll put it like this. To put it short, is recently somebody has joined the squad, and we're over here thinking that he has kind of some vibes, some pedophile vibes.
Oh,
And then I was over here like, man, what is pedophile vibes? Like, I don't have pedophile vibes. And then I think in my head, I'm like, when I think about myself, I think about how like when I watch animes. But think about it like this.
I remember this.
No, but this is a good point though. Think about it like this though. When you're like in animes, there's old dudes who meet young kids and like, hey kid, blah blah, and they become their sidekicks or whatever. See, wouldn't that be like freaking pedophile vibes? You're like,
So like Batman and Robin.
yeah. See, so wouldn't that be weird to you? Like, yeah, you wait. This just random kid just follows you around and had your back. Is it your sex boy or something? Like, exactly.
It's a little slave boy.
They used to say that about Batman and Robin. See? And there was a comic. Where it looked like they woke up in the same fucking bed.
Exactly.
It was fucking weird.
And that's what I'm saying. So,
and look who's on your wall.
It's Superman. What the fuck?
He also had a boy.
yeah,
it's Superman and Wonder Woman.
And then another thing that did was at work, one of the servers pranked me, and she was like, "Look, that kid's been sitting there." Yeah, it was Natalie. Look, that kid's been sitting there for like 3 hours. You should go check on her. And I'm like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, I think her parents just left her there." And I'm over here like,
"No."
Okay. And I walk up and I'm like, "Hey, kid, you good out here? Or like, you know, what's going on? Like, do we need to call your folks over?" She's like, "Yeah, mom's in there." And then now she's laughing at me, and I'm like, "What the hell? That wasn't funny at all." But like,
that wasn't funny at all.
At the same time, like I said, like if I found some random kid, I'd be like, you good, kid?" Like, you know.
You see, like where does society draw the line on that? Like, if you see a kid and you're actually genuinely willing to help them, but then everybody thinks you're a creep pedophile.
That's what my boss said. My boss said that. He's like, I get your understanding on that, because it's like, "Hey kid, I'm trying to help you." Like, "Hey, you don't even know that kid. Get away, you weirdo!" Like,
yeah.
What the hell? I'm just trying to.
Especially the way you dress.
Yeah. See, so
All right, I'm a little kid on the curb. I'm lost and lonely. Can you help me, big boy?
Where's your folks, dude?
They left me here.
Oh.
Come down here, Georgie.
Can I sit in your desk?
If you go to the post office, there's like places
No, I can't. No, it's scary.
I can't find my mom.
Oh.
Can you help me?
Kid, are you from Switzerland? Damn, little kids.
All right.
Little kids just running around everywhere.
I had a little paper boat and it went down the drain. Can you go get it for me?
That got dark.
And then you see a clown. He's like, "We all float down here."
Kid, it's a paper boat. You can just make another one.
We all float down here. Anyways,
let me finish your question. We'll repeat it one more time for the viewers that nobody's
the question was
listening.
I was like, for everybody just joining in. My question was, when you met your wife through online, how did you know she was the one?
We just clicked. Really?
It was like the movie Up. I'm just imagining you and her like the movie Up.
Basically.
Like, having the two meet.
We chatted for a bit. She ghosted me.
She always says that you ghosted her.
I love how you stay quiet there. You're like, you just bring it up like, "Yep, she did that to me."
No. She always tells us that you ghosted her.
Never. No.
Okay.
No, she never responded back to me, so I moved on.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah. So I ended up dating somebody else at the time.
I can't imagine it.
And we broke up, and then literally, this is where I think it's magical.
Okay.
So here's what happened. I was getting upgrading my new phone.
You're gonna say I was getting a blowjob.
I was changing in my phone at Verizon, and I was getting a brand new number, brand new everything.
Nice.
And the phone I used to have was still active because it was like literally that day. And I get a message from that phone. No, I get a message from my new phone, but because I had my contacts in, but I looked at my old phone, I saw who it was, and I responded back, and we picked up pretty much where we left off.
What do you mean, though? What do you mean? Like, you got a text that randomly and you went, "Hey,
fucking guys."
Yeah. So she texted me.
And
on that old phone that I had. And
but it went to your new phone.
But it went to my new phone, which I didn't have any contacts.
And it was the first person.
Yeah, literally, I literally walked out the store. And I got a message.
New phone. Oh shit! New phone with this. What the?
And the text message was, "Yo, boy, where that dick at?"
Well, what you been doing, lady?
I want 3 kids.
What's up with the sausage?
No, but then we started talking again. We started talking again, and then we ended up meeting up.
Beating. You ended up beating each other off.
I mean, eventually.
The first date.
Oh, where did you guys go the first time?
Diego, are you stalking me, dude?
I know.
No, we met up at her mom's place because her family was there, and we just ended up hanging out on a random Tuesday.
Okay.
And I was working third shift at the time, so I just got off of work, still stayed awake for a little bit, and then I went to go hang out with her. And then that was like technically a first date, but not really. It's more like a meetup. And then our first date, we went out to the movies, and then we just like talked. We just talked about like all of the same stuff that we were pretty much have in common with, and we just like, oh yeah, we just kept talking all night. And then one thing led to another.
I tell people all the time. I feel like I always ask people. I say that's the first place I always tell people when I first started going on a date. I'm like, you want to go to movies?
No, it's because when you were finishing up your answer, in my head, I'm such an asshole, dude. I picture like your wife back then. She tells you, you guys are telling each other everything you have in common. She's like, I like little boys, and you're like, me too.
What the fuck?
Because you're a little boy.
I'm a little man, buddy. Get that right. I'm Rey Mysterio.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
619.
So all the guys at work.
I think I'm getting a fucking contact.
All right.
Anyways, does that answer your question?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm happy for you guys because she's very cool.
Yeah. It's been 9 years.
You look happy as fuck,
I am.
and you look happy to fuck.
I mean, are you inviting me?
30
Richard, close your eyes.
No.
We're about to get nasty.
All right, now go ahead. Now you ask me one. You can ask me a personal one too now.
Peace of mind,
Radar. It's kind of personal, but not really.
Okay.
If you can change anything about yourself, what would it be?
You know, I want to be slimmer.
Oh. I thought I want a normal ass.
No.
I don't want 75 cents on my ass.
There's like two things.
I don't want
There's like
Hank
two things. I
Hill.
mean, like obviously, like
I don't want Hank Hill ass.
I've always been like hefty, and I've always wanted to be. The least I've gone is like 180, but I feel like ever since then,
I'm 180 now.
see, that's like the slimmest I've ever gotten. But after that, like I just stopped, and then
This is slim?
So can I ask you what is stopping you?
myself.
Good answer.
Yeah,
It's
no,
true.
it is like
Answer. I
honestly,
like that.
A lot of the times when you're motivated to work out, it's your choice, and sometimes you're not motivated. I don't know how some people have that drive.
Dude, I start work at 3. I could walk for like 2 hours, you know, or like an hour at least every day. Why don't I do it? I just don't do it. So,
But God, because I actually watched a video about this kind of stuff the other day.
Right.
You're the type of person who says like, well, I move around a lot at work. Why would I need to work out more?
yeah.
And I was like, I guess that kind of makes sense because my job is very physical and I'm running
Yeah, that's true.
everywhere. And I'm like, so I feel like I do get a pretty good exercise. But at the same time, like over the weekend, I feel like because sometimes, and I'll admit this,
No.
pants that used to fit don't fit.
No.
And then when I started actually working out outside of work, the pants that didn't fit are starting to fit again. And I was like, oh, well, okay. So there is a difference between moving at work and actually like pumping iron like at the gym or doing something, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna say because that's the thing is like you can ask Carlos now that he works with me. The most heavy lifting we do in there is like fucking a box of wings.
One box.
Oh well, the boys tried to do 2.
One box.
Some
This guy
boys
gave
tried
me
to-
4.
Some
My
guys tried-
first day.
some
He's
guys
like,
tried to do
hey,
4.
I'm gonna give
You're
you.
like-
Here, take these over to the
Carlos
fridge.
like, Carlos
Hey, yo,
kept
man,
going.
carry these boxes. And you're like, yes, master.
It did happen. It literally
No,
did. I
for
carried
real.
like 1 box and he carried 4, and he just kept going. He said, "Keep going, keep going." I
No,
just kept
no.
stacking.
You're like, come on, you can do one more.
Yeah.
You can do one more.
You're like, yes, I can, master.
But was I wrong?
Yeah,
you did
it
one more.
hurt.
See?
It hurt.
What the-
I meant
and you're looking stronger already. I see you.
I've always been this
Let's see.
strong.
That's
I
why.
met this guy when he was working out. He was a lot beefier than he is
I
now.
was. I really was.
He was. He was a lot beefier. He was like, like this shit. And I was like, oh my God.
Little Rey Mysterio
I
back
think,
at
you
the
guys have,
head.
I think you guys have bigger muscles than I do because, like I said, I barely do anything as much anymore. But
No, but you got like that normal human strength, like the average strength, which is, I feel like it's more than I am. I mean, I don't really have anything big, but
I get.
I had the opposite. I'm like, beep.
Well, the one thing I
Oh
get,
damn, that's stretchy.
but look at that rock.
I got extra skin.
He's got a rock right there.
He's got a rock.
Yeah, I was saying.
Hey, you like that
But
shit, Richard?
the thing I hate about being a boss though is I have goons to do everything else, and that's what I hate. Is I think I've gotten lazy, and I hate that about myself.
Well, go outside and do push-ups.
Because I go, I'm gonna pick up this keg. I'm like, man, that shit heavy. Hey, come pick this shit up, bro.
He does that too, dude. He really does.
He will pick it up with ease, and like Trevor, I'm like, Trevor, take that out for me. Trevor's like, all right, and I'm like, all right, see, I ain't gotta worry about that shit. So, but still, I hate that I do that. I feel like I need to like do more lifting or more like I said, push-ups.
You know what I noticed? Since I'm the new guy at your work,
Yeah.
and whenever somebody doesn't feel like doing something,
Yeah.
they're like, "Hey, Carlos, can you go do this for me?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Fuck." Yeah, I know.
Anything for you, baby.
I'm like, yes, I will go do it because I get paid for this. And they're always like, hey, can you go wash the dishes? I'm like, God damn it, I know why you want me to wash the dishes because you motherfuckers don't want to wash the dishes. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I guess I'll go do
It's the
it.
same shit everywhere, man.
Yeah.
You know what I thought was weird when I went to a fast food place to work?
You worked in a fast food place?
Yeah. I always thought it was weird that they had a laundry machine in the back. A washer and dryer.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
I was like, why do you have this? You're a McDonald's. What's going on?
What's it for?
This is for the rags.
Oh, they do everything in house?
Well, it's for the rags and some other stuff that they use, but that's why the washer and dryer were back there. I just thought it was really weird seeing that at a McDonald's. And every McDonald's have them, apparently.
Okay.
I don't work
You guys
there.
got
What are
any
they
more-
going to do? Fucking fire me?
You guys got any more questions?
Well, then we do it one more time this way.
Okay.
And then after that, we can decide.
So,
Do we have time or not?
We have time.
No, I asked
We have
him.
time.
No, now I ask you one back.
Okay.
And then we go
Okay.
this way. Then that way, Diego,
No,
it goes
no.
back to you go like that. And then Diego
All
asks
right.
me a question.
Okay, so your turn then.
Man, let me think. Man, oh, God. Man, I don't know.
I know
Your
a place.
question was so, like, good where I'm like, man, I never knew that. Oh, man.
About him and his wife?
Yeah, I never knew that.
No, because I told him. Oh, yeah, he
Okay,
knows.
that should help you with your next question. Ask him a question that you don't know.
Well,
Or
that's
like
kind
that
of
you're
hard
really
because he
curious
doesn't
about.
know.
That's
fine.
true. I guess how would you know to ask the question of the answer
like,
that you don't know if
is
you
my
don't know
ass
what the
flat?
answer is?
No, my ass is not flat. It's actually bouncy.
That boy got cheeks.
For days.
See, that's like,
Little
I gotta think of
bubble
a good question. Oh, man.
Think about a question that you would ask yourself and then ask me.
I feel like I asked you already.
Well, okay. How about this? How about
ones,
this? Between the two of us,
Uh-huh.
just what's a question that you really, really want the answer to right now before the show's over? Like, look at me and you're like, I have a really good question for him specifically.
No, but that-
and look at Carlos and be like, I have a really good question for him specifically. So don't just you don't have to jump to him. You
Right.
could ask either one of us.
Well, I already asked you the questions, I feel like. So, like.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow! So I guess I'm just uninteresting.
You're trash.
No, I feel like you had a better question to tell you. Like,
Oh,
so.
yeah,
But I feel like there might be a question you want to ask
No,
me.
no,
So.
you're good. You're good.
But I guess in my case, it'd be like, I don't know. Let's see.
Maybe we should have scripted
You know
it.
what? How many siblings is there in your whole family? Like, it's you and your.
That's improv, baby.
What do you call it? It's you have your mom and dad,
Yeah, I got both.
and then what? You're just brothers?
I got 3 brothers, no sisters.
No sisters.
No sisters.
So you're it's a total of 6.
What are you? The oldest?
Yes, I am the oldest.
See, there you go. Stuff like
I
this. I never knew that.
am the oldest out of 3.
Ah, okay.
So
Yeah.
out of 3 total.
Obviously, my parents are older than me, but
Hold on, but
Yes.
like out of 3 total,
What the fuck? I just put that in my head when you said that shit.
that's like from fucking Don't Be a Menace.
Obviously,
You're right.
oh, dude,
You're
yeah.
right from Don't Be a
How's that even
Menace.
possible?
That made no sense to me.
But I
I was like,
laughed every time.
so your dad is younger than you.
Yeah.
Okay. Your biological father is younger than you. Okay. Well, okay, but like 5 total then. Your parents and then you 3.
4.
So 6. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
So it's,
Damn it,
okay.
Carlos.
Yeah, I got 3 siblings and they're brothers.
So it's you and 3 younger ones.
Yes.
What are your 3 brothers?
Diego and Richard.
You fucking.
We don't have a.
No.
What's the closest best thing?
You guys are true.
No, I got a younger brother. His name's Cesar.
Is he the youngest?
No,
Or second.
He's the second. And then I got Alexander. We call him Alex. He's the next one, and then the last
he's the
one,
third.
But is it Alex, like they call him Alexander like that, or the Mexican?
They call him Teto.
Okay, continue.
Whoa, what?
Teto.
Well, see, because there's a thing. I'll get back to my family, but go ahead. You're first.
And then my other brother, his name.
Oh God,
Con Julio.
So, apparently, when I was younger, he was first born, my mom asked me if I could name my last brother.
If you wanted to name him?
No, she asked me, I can't pick a name for your brother. And I'm like, okay.
God.
his name's
And
Butch.
Sally? No, so I think how old was I? I think I was like 8. No, I was like 6 or 8.
I was going to say, hey, I always like the name Preston.
Preston, you motherfucker. I know what you're talking about. Oh, that's the whitest name ever.
Dude, that threw me for a loop.
In my 8-year-old brain, I think I was thinking of the name Johnson, but it came out like Jocelyn.
So your brother's name is Jocelyn?
Something like that.
What the?
Now, what's his actual name?
Yeah, that.
Jocelyn.
What?
Yeah, like his name's Jocelyn.
But we call him Joey because, like, it was.
But it's with the J.
Jocelyn, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be Jocelyn.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, fuck.
But it's still Mexican, Jocelyn, so.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see. You
But,
got.
like, I think in my 8-year-old brain, I was thinking Johnson.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so it came out with that. So that's his actual name.
Yeah.
And I don't know how my parents spelled it because it was off. It's like JONLS.
Holy
E-N.
fuck.
Yeah, Jocelyn.
Yeah.
I want to name him Johnson. You're like, Jocelyn?
Yeah, basically.
Close enough.
So, well, we call him Joey all the time. Or Joe. Or Joey.
Right. See, because like
But yeah, that's my third brother.
when I tell people my siblings' names, they're always like, "Man, your mom picked some white ass names for an American name." But like your folks are Mexican. My family's like, my name's Richard. My sister's name is Jasmine. My other sister's name is Ashley.
And I already asked you that question before. Has anybody called you Dick?
Skylar, Connor, and what do you call it? Aiden. And yes,
They
How
called
many
you.
siblings do you have?
I'm the oldest of 6. Oh no, I'm not the oldest of 5. My bad. There's 6
So,
of us.
but
I'm the oldest
6
of 5.
total. Right?
Yeah, 6 total. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And
So-
you're like out of 12,000 siblings that you have.
I got 6, but
Yeah, and you're
it's
like
7 total.
You're the baby, right? Or no?
Yeah, I'm the baby.
Yeah,
I'm the
okay.
baby of the
He's
family.
the ugly duckling.
See, I was always
Well, I mean, I guess I'm more of the black sheep.
Well, the reason why I ask you that,
Ugly black sheep.
you like
Just kidding.
I ask you that because you like never talk about your family, so I've always wondered. I'm like, yeah, he never talks about his dad or his mom or his brothers or like, you know. So I met your one brother and that was it.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had 2 others,
Yeah, I got you others.
so I was curious on that. So
One recently came back from the Marines, so he's like permanently over here now.
Good.
Oh.
good.
And that's
thank
why
you, thank you for your service, or if you hear this, okay.
To all veterans, thank you for your service.
Yes. Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
But yeah, that's why you haven't really met him because he's not really here.
Yeah.
But
But he comes to your party sometimes, right?
well, when he comes back
I was
to
gonna
visit, it's
say,
mostly like holidays
Is
and
he like a jarhead though? Like
yeah.
Jarhead.
Yeah.
well, there's like somewhere like you know you tell they're like this guy is a Marine, you know, like yeah. So
Actually, no, he's
This-
pretty chill.
You're like, this,
You can't-
this,
it's
this
like-
guy's a man
No,
right there.
no, yeah, he's pretty chill. He just got promoted
but he's
recently.
the second oldest
To-
or
to-
the third?
to-
I meant the second oldest or third.
What was he? Sergeant?
My
Staff
bad.
sergeant. And then
So now
what?
he's
He's after you, or is it the one
no,
after
I'm
that?
the oldest.
But then after that,
He's the
is him?
youngest.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
But who's the one who met at the party?
he's the third.
Oh,
my,
okay.
my second sibling.
so the youngest one was not there. So and we haven't met him then.
No. Okay, he's
one
never
that's
here.
The one that's saying Colt 45. I'm talking about him.
No, yeah,
He's
he's,
the third.
he's my second brother.
Second?
Yeah.
Okay, see, that's why. Here's that.
What the?
So Yaselin is the Marine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Interesting. All right. Okay.
Can you imagine his
He's been
lieutenant?
9 years in the service already. It's
But I mean,
insane.
like, imagine how you had to address him. So you look at the paper and it's Jocelyn,
Yeah.
and you're like, how do I pronounce
I was
this?
say, I hope he didn't have shit at the fucking Marines.
They usually do.
That's what they usually do.
I remember
It's
this
pronounced
guy.
Yaselin. Hey, it's gonna yell something, boy. Shut your ass up, boy.
One of
They
my
actually just go by last names.
one of my old coworkers. One of my old
Rosales.
coworkers went to the
Rosales.
Marines.
The Luna Rosales.
We sent him a bunch of random ass postcards,
Yeah.
and we also had sent him a flashlight.
Oh, nice.
His lieutenant opened the boxes, or his captain. And he saw the flashlight. Yeah, he saw the flashlight. And he was like,
for me, boy. You can have it after I'm done.
he was like, Jason, front line right now. And he comes up, and he's like, the hell is this, boy? Is this pocket pussy?
Like a drill sergeant.
Yeah, his drill sergeant. His drill sergeant is like, this a pocket pussy? And I was like, sir, yes, sir. And he was like, who sent you this shit, boy? And he was like, my fucking coworker, sir. And he was like, do you know why they sent this shit to you? And he was like, sir, no, sir. And his drill sergeant said, because you a bitch. You a bitch and you miss your mama. I guess we got him in so much trouble, he actually had to do, like, he woke up a whole 2 hours earlier than everybody else. And he had to do like a 5K run or some shit. I don't fucking remember.
Do you know that drill sergeant's using that shit?
No, but that guy's legendary. He's like, do you know why they sent this to you, boy? And he was like, sir, no, sir, because you a bitch.
Just sounded like we're trying not to laugh about it.
Yeah, everybody else in his freaking group was like,
We didn't think you'd say that about your ass.
You fucked up his life, dude. You fucked up his life. He probably had to run like 5 extra miles.
like, dude, I'm sorry, I'm sick of that flashlight, but the shit was funny as fuck.
You bitch.
I bet.
Do you know why they sent this to you, boy?
That's when you.
Sir, no, sir.
So did you get to
You
keep
a
it?
bitch.
Hell no, they didn't get to keep it.
His drill sergeant confiscated it, and everybody knows why.
Then, like you said, it's mine now, boy.
This is mine. And then he goes to his office. He's like, "Oh my god."
See why they tell one of these. But okay, all right. Now go ahead. Now you ask Diego.
Okay.
Destroy the child.
What the?
Fuck. Damn, you know, all this time I didn't even think of a question.
We're so entertained with the story.
No, that was a good story, dude. Cause you a bitch.
You know why they sent this to you, boy?
Just sounded like,
Because you a bitch.
sir, I'm trying not to laugh, sir.
No, he's standing there like with his hands by his fucking legs, and he's just taking everything, and you can't laugh. You're not allowed to smile.
That's what's crazy.
You know, I guess his drill sergeant was such an ass. Like every time they smirked, he made him do 50 push-ups on the spot, and if you couldn't do the 50 push-ups, you had to start all over.
That's why one of the reasons why I do want to go, because I just want to get that fit where I'm like, oh,
You want to come back like Steve Rogers, Captain America, and you're like, yeah.
There's a little buddy of mine named freaking, his name was Eugene, and we used to go to school together. He was a skinny little black kid, and like, I look at his pictures, man, he got buff. I'm like,
my coworker, the guy that you met, he was skinny as fuck.
Speaking of which, too, I actually got invited to it turns out we're finally having my high school reunion.
Oh my god.
Are you thinking about a question? You're like, you're deep in the question now.
He's asking if it's been 20 years.
So,
No, I'm
he
still.
wants to ask you a good question. That's why I
I
say.
really do.
He's thinking about it. Bam, but we're already an hour and 12 minutes.
Oh,
That's
crap.
okay.
We're getting too deep.
Okay, hold on.
This episode's going to run long. So
That's a good episode,
Well,
though.
we'll end it after you ask me
yeah.
my question. After you ask me a question.
Okay,
I'll
so
end it
while
there.
he's thinking of his, I'll think of mine.
Oh, God. Did you have one, too, in mind?
I did. But now I'm just trying to really think of a good one.
Okay. You can
Go
ask
ahead.
me
No,
anything.
go ahead. If you got one right now, go ahead.
So you're
Because
gonna
I
think
feel we have known you so long, so
that's true.
I known you forever.
But you gotta ask me personal. It could be personal.
I know.
Okay, so think of your question.
That's what I'll tell you. Like, if you want to ask something personal, go ahead.
Okay.
Look, it was one time. He was really nice.
Oh man.
Dang, you both don't have a good question. See, this is why
I'm trying to
I thought
say.
Okay, I think
this
I
is
got
a
one.
good
That's why
topic.
I
I think I got one.
I told
I think I
you.
got
Okay.
What is your biggest regret in life? I feel like I haven't asked that yet.
I wanted to make
I haven't asked that yet.
So we're getting to the regrets?
See?
No, just for you.
Okay, me
But in this case,
specifically.
we'll just stick yours.
Okay.
I guess it's still the doo-doo boo-boo.
What's my biggest regret?
He said that he beat up somebody where he was like...
Oh, was that...
And that's not my biggest regret.
It was
In
that
life.
time I offered you that kiss, huh? You looked at me in my eyes and were like, I'm married. And I said, dude, just one time. Nobody's got to
I
know.
would never look back.
We just act like bros again.
Something like that.
I'm thinking about the answer, dude, but it's hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I told you it'd be a good topic. I think it'd be a good topic. But I guess too good. I'm sorry. We got too deep.
Oh, you know what? I do have one. And it's because I have nephews. And I feel like my biggest regret was not trying to be there for them as much as I was for one of them. You know what I mean? Like they could have all
Had the same Diego love.
no,
Yeah.
but I mean, like I feel like I could have done more for them that I think I did for the one.
Yeah.
And it's like I treated a few of them pretty like fucked up, like didn't want them involved in some things, and I was like, man, I should have just been there, you know? Because
Yeah. I mean, you still can now.
I mean, they're already old, so it's
So?
like they're
That
all
don't
they're all doing their own thing, and I mean, what is it, Tuesday?
Never too late.
No,
I can
Sunday, right?
I can imagine you.
Sunday.
Like, I should have been there for Brandon. Brandon's the same age as you.
No, but
he's the same
that,
age as you.
you know what? Yeah, that's a good one. I should have been there for more.
But you were
I thought that's what you were talking
Okay,
about.
here's something.
I thought that's who you were talking about.
And Brandon could probably be. He'll hear this episode, or he'll be on a future episode, and we could talk about it more. But I mean, like at some point after like certain things, Brandon and I stopped hanging out.
Bro, you were growing too at the same time he was growing. There was no
I know,
possibility
but
of
like,
you
there
should
was
have been there
stuff
more.
happening. What do you mean?
Like,
there could have like okay. I have to explain it more.
Man, this is a good
But-
question.
Huh? Oh,
I
yeah,
have to.
it is. It's a
I
good
have
question.
to. I have to explain it more. But like Brandon was going through some shit, and I feel like I could have done more for him, but we stopped hanging out for a
But
while.
it's like so hard to know that in the moment when you're living it right now, and
my
that's
regret.
hard.
It's crazy
because now I think about it, and I think about all the times that I could have done more, and I'm like, man, well, what the fuck? I should have just done that. Like, what the hell was the problem?
Yeah.
Why didn't I do
have
it?
those moments too, almost every day.
Oh yeah.
I have no regrets.
What the, wait a minute. Okay. All right.
I regret this podcast.
I'm sorry. I'm about to say you're gonna be the one. You're gonna be the
Don't
one
ever
most
say that.
thinking. I'm sorry about that. You're gonna be saying like, why those guys ask me the fucking good ass questions? Damn.
No, but yeah,
Okay,
good
well, that's
question.
what I'm saying.
Good question. Good
Go
question.
your turn. Go ahead. Ask me
Oh
first.
man, where did that guy from Bandcamp touch you?
Well, he was like, show me how the trombone works, and I was like, you pull it like this, and he goes like this, and I was like, what are you pulling? That's not the trombone.
I said tromboner.
But you know, it's like I tell people, it feels so good. You're just like, fuck it, you know. So it's like,
It's like, don't tell anybody. You're like, okay, I won't.
and he whispered in my ear, gay.
Oh my god,
This is a terrible.
this is a terrible idea.
topic.
I'm sorry. All right, go ahead. But the main question.
Man, the main question. You know what? Here's a good one. I guess. Okay, and you gotta answer this for both of us, all right?
Okay. Give me the question.
You took a big swig of that shit.
He's
I'm
ready.
trying to finish
He
it.
is ready.
Okay. What was your first initial thought about us
Ooh,
when you met us the first time? So
Ooh.
like think about how you met Carlos, and what was your first thought about him, and then what was your first thought about me?
I think you and me talked about this before, and I tell you all the time. I remember meeting Brandon, and it turns out you said you were there too, but I don't remember that. The
I
only
don't remember
time
that either.
The only time I remember that we got close was Javier's birthday, I believe, and we were all outside. Remember? And then I brought a blunt, and you guys had a blunt with us.
I remember that.
Yeah, but then I saw you more than I've seen you, so I talked to Diego more.
No, yeah.
Yeah, and then what do you call it? Because you were at more events every time. I saw you every time.
Yeah.
But the only thing about Diego was this motherfucker always pulls the, "Hey guys, hurry up, guys!" And he pulls some pranks on us every time, and then we're always like, remember, you're like, "Hey, there's shows in the restaurant. You guys need to get here fast." And we get there, and we're like, "Wait a minute!" And then the other time, you're like. The other time he's like, "I'm not coming. I don't plan to." And then we all sat there, and he shows up every time. He's always pranking us. I'm like,
That's
"This
right.
guy, he's full of pranks."
Right. I remember adding on to your answer. I remember one party that they were having at a place, and you were asking him, "Is Diego coming?" And then he tells you, "Diego's on his way," and you were like, "Yes."
yeah, I remember that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was excited. So
I think it's because we started talking more about like shows and shit,
Yeah.
and then I was like, "You know what? This guy's all right. This guy vibes."
It's the whole Pokemon situation.
yeah,
Pretty much.
Yeah. And then Carlos, same thing with you was you were down to smoke, so then we smoked, and then
I wasn't down.
no, you were there too. You were there too. But
It was literally the same day.
him and Giovanna was smoking with me.
Yeah, remember?
Anyways,
Big old blunt.
But it was not until we started doing this podcast where I got to know you a lot more, because I never knew you knew how to play the guitar. I never knew, like, I mean, I guess when I saw you, I was like, this guy does like rock. So, but
There's one thing I learned in life.
I didn't know you knew all that though. And then too, you're like, the thing that I always tell you guys. Here's the one thing. I always I tell you guys all the time. You guys are good when it comes to that whole technology thing. I don't know shit about
Oh
that.
no, yeah, I know.
So,
I know.
when I see you
It's
guys
so
doing
bad,
it,
dude.
I don't know anything. Oh,
I always love technology. It's just like interesting. Like,
well,
But
you know,
when man does it starts with the bare hands. What's the point of technology?
remember,
Okay, well, hold on. I got a funny situation that happened. Speaking of that,
Go ahead.
because that was fucking hilarious. So we went. This is so off topic, dude. Off topic completely.
Go ahead.
Me and my family, we went to Texas Roadhouse on Friday, and we had an hour wait, right? And we had to go. And we're like, all right, let's just go to Texas because First Friday isn't working out because there's nothing happening. So we're hungry. Let's go to Texas. It's an hour wait. We are like putting in our wait list on the way to Texas, and we're like, that's a 30-minute drive. So like we still have half an hour to wait to go into the restaurant. And we were just sitting in the parking lot, and I forgot where I heard it, but there was a show called Alone, and it's basically a survival show where you are literally alone in the wilderness, but you have like a camera and you document. Well, not me, but
isn't it called Naked and Alone?
no, it's called Alone.
I've seen that one, though, but yeah.
I just want to point out that
No.
Naked and Alone exists.
Yes,
it's
it
a
does.
show.
It does, but it's called Alone, and there's 10 contestants for $500,000, and whoever can last
$500,000.
and whoever can last the longest in the wilderness gets the money.
What did you say?
50,000.
Is it 50,000?
500,000, Richard.
500,000.
Okay, whatever.
But we're watching this show in the car, and we're like so into it, dude, because we're like, oh my god, dude, we can never survive in the wilderness. Like they're like picking out berries, and they're like they're good with a bow and arrow, and they're hunting for food, and they're killing squirrels and birds and shit, and they're like, oh yeah, don't eat that berry because that can kill you, or like there's literally bear. They're in bear country, and they're like surrounded by bears, and there's one part where like a bear was like right next to their camp, and we're like, fuck, me and you would be dead. Like there's no way that me and you could survive. They survive for 100 days out there in the wilderness.
Holy shit.
Because there's 9 seasons, and the longest record is like 130 days. And we're like,
wow, can you imagine? Oh shit!
no, yeah. And we're in the car. We're so invested in the show, and then we're like, we just gotta wait 30 minutes till we can go into Texas Roadhouse and go eat. And we're like, yeah, fuck that shit. We're just gonna go to Texas inside and go eat. We're not hunting for our own food. Like that's ridiculous. We're not ever gonna survive in the wilderness. There's no way we could ever do it.
I think society nowadays is too fucked up to survive on the wild.
Off the grid.
I mean, everybody's so used to the internet and electricity and heating and AC and fucking indoor plumbing.
That's the thing. That, you know, one of the scary ones I tell people all the time. One of the weirder ones I think about is like, you know how the weather's freaky. I'd be scared because, you know, there's been 4 different stages of ice ages.
Yeah.
So can you imagine if we had to deal with the ice age now? Fuck that.
We're due for another one.
Yeah.
Come on, about that.
And that brings me to...
I'm sucking dick for warmth.
That brings me to...
Come here,
if you
Richard.
guys have seen Avengers Age of Ultron,
Yeah.
they says...
That's the one with Ultron in it, right?
Well, Ultron says something along the lines of... as like, and then when the earth starts to calm and settle, God throws a stone at it. Yeah. And trust me, he's winding up. I'm like, oh shit, all right. But I mean, I don't know. At this point, if anything fucking happens, I'm
not surviving. There's no way, dude.
I mean, like, how the fuck do you control a big ass asteroid coming to Earth? Like, how the hell do you stop that?
You can't.
I mean,
you can't. You just accept
it. It just happened.
You just accept
History has had many of those type of events. You know, what the hell could?
Okay, Diego.
Hey, I took a big rip from that shit.
Yeah. You feel like a big boy?
I feel like a man.
All right. Oh, well, those are
That's
good
a good
Q&As.
question, Diego, by the way.
Good Q&As, boys. We did some good Q&As for this one.
Oh, yeah. This episode went for a long fucking...
How long are we at now?
We're almost at an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sounds good.
Are we at the 30-minute mark?
I think that was all the questions.
Not yet. But, yeah. Oh, okay. Because I know a few people who listen to us have questions. Mm-hmm. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys have a question for either Lowballer, Los, or me. Put it in the comments, because this episode, as soon as I put it up and you guys comment on this episode, I'll jot down your questions and we'll answer them in a future episode.
Stop saying we snitching, all right? You stop listening.
Mind your own business.
Yeah.
Yeah, mind your own business, bro.
Yeah. Fuck. If not, we're gonna start snitch. No, wait, never mind.
We're gonna start snitching. But when this episode goes up and you guys hear this, put your questions that you want answered on this episode's comments, and I'll write them down, and then we'll answer them later on.
I feel like we learned more about each other today.
I mean, it could be a little personal. It could be personal.
Would you kiss your mom or would you kiss your dad? Who would you kiss?
Hey, don't interrupt me.
Oh, sorry.
Don't interrupt me. Let's call back. Quick question. If you're stuck between your mom and your dad,
wait a minute,
and you're facing your dad, no, you're facing your mom, would you go forward or would you go backwards?
Wait a minute.
Wait, what?
You're stuck between your mom and your dad. Your dad is behind you and your mom is in front of you. Would you go forward or would you go backwards?
I would just kill myself.
I never met my dad, so I don't know what
if I was your dad?
I guess I did go back because I want my dad to be there. Thank you. Dad, that's you? Wow. My God.
I barely felt a thing.
My goodness.
No.
All right, sorry. Thank you.
And that is the show, everybody. That was fun.
No, remember that stupid shit that I sent you guys? It's like me showing the watermelon people.
What the
All right, we're cutting you off. All right.
My dad brought me milk.
That's the show. Everybody, thank you for listening. Again, like,
100% sorry. I'm just
comment,
repeating
subscribe.
What I
if you
saw
like
on
this
Instagram,
episode,
because
let
that
us
shit's
know.
not filtered. I am sorry 100%.
Yeah. We'll end it with this. It's over.
We are officially canceled.
Like, comment, subscribe, share, and then we'll see you guys on the next episode. Have fun.
And again, please jot down your questions in the comments below on this episode, and we will answer them on the next episode. As always, this is Mando, Lowballer, and Los signing off.
Cereal.
Thanks for tuning in. Ricky, you got anything else to add?
I'm good. That's it.
That was your dad?
You want to tell everybody you love them?
I love you guys.
POM.
I don't know why I think this tall boy got me.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we're good. We're good though.
All right. Well, anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. We appreciate you sticking to the end. For those of you who made it to the end, this is a long episode. Thanks, anyways. Thanks for tuning in. At this point, we had a few too much. Carlos, anything else to add?
Wipe your ass. There's some nasty motherfuckers.
We will update the Spotify episodes soon, so hang in there.
So wipe your ass.
Well, yeah, you're not gonna shit on your hand and wipe, are you? You're
I was gonna ask you a question.
Okay, we got time. We're still on.
Oh, I was gonna ask Richard a question.
Ask him a question.
Ask me a question?
We're still on.
Dang it! Oh, we're still on. Okay. Quick question.
Quick question.
I forgot I was gonna bring it up earlier. That's maybe for you too. You can answer it too if you want.
All right. Okay, so he'll answer. I'll answer.
But okay, I've been seeing recently about the devil lettuce users
Okay.
and how much there are at the point where they're like, oh yeah, maybe I'm doing too much and like all my anxiety problems are causing because of this. Did you see the TikTok I sent you about Joey Diaz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was talking about he was doing too much. I felt like it was giving him
Do
anxiety.
you feel that way sometimes?
There has been one incident where I did that, and I think I was just overthinking it is what happened. But what happened was I went on the airplane. I went to Florida or whatever, and I was gonna ride on the plane or whatever. And I decided to eat a whole edible because I said I'm gonna sit on a plane for a long time.
I think
Do you know how many milligrams is
you
that?
talked about this.
Don't remember how many grams were on that, but as soon as I was about to get on that plane, I started getting shaky and I started getting nervous. And all I remember was I had my dog with me, and I basically pet my dog, and I just felt better. But that was like the only time I ever got anxiety.
Who were you sharing the seat with?
I don't remember. Yvonne? I don't remember. Yvonne sat in a different area. I forgot.
No, because I've been hearing not just from like TikTok, but also coworkers and shit like that. I've been hearing the same thing, like, oh, I gotta stop smoking because it's like making me anxious and like it's bad for you. And
See,
I'm like,
and this is the funny
not
part.
stop, but like slow down.
That's the funny part. That's where the whole hybrid thing happens. From what I've seen, supposedly the sativas are the ones that don't help with anxiety. Indica does help with anxiety. For some reason, like you can just Google this. And that's why.
I feel like indica has helped me with anxiety and pain.
And I think it's just the fact that you just finally get smoking and you're like, I'm gonna chill for a minute. That's what it is.
That is what it is. Because
So,
you gave me that pen, and I forgot when the hell it was, but some other day ago, I was just overthinking shit.
Yeah.
And I came down here, and I took a hit.
Yeah.
And I served myself a drink, and I just sat here. And I put on some lo-fi music, and I was like, you know what? I think it's going to be all right.
Yeah, see? Exactly.
I think it's just going to be okay.
I would say, like, when your wife hit the pen, do you think you were just like, after you hit that, you were like, yeah.
Yeah, we both indulged on Saturday.
That's
nice. That was nice.
That's why it's indica, see? Because indicas, they got that. Supposedly
This episode's
sativa's
gonna go
called
for a long
hybrids.
time.
So,
But I've been seeing a lot of those videos. So I'm like, I always wanted to ask you, like, do you overdo it sometimes?
The
like,
only
you get that point.
here, and then I sound ignorant when I tell people this all the time, but like I feel like anxiety is a mind thing.
It is.
See,
It really is, because it's mind over matter, and
Yes,
you
exactly.
choose how you want to
How
feel.
I feel,
and,
yes, exactly.
Like okay, and obviously, teach their own.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not trying to disrespect anybody, but
Yeah.
everybody who feels depression,
yeah,
I mean, it's tough.
yeah,
It is to get over that shit. And you guys listen to me saying, "Oh, you could just get over it." I know it's tough. It's not easy.
Right.
But it is a state of mind. And
Yeah,
you can
and that's
you
what I'm saying.
choose whether you want to be upset all the time or if you just want to feel one simple moment of joy.
Right.
Like it doesn't have to be like, "Oh, I got a bunch of money," or "I got a lot of people that love me." It's like
Right.
they could be small things. Like a small thing for me is I like to have the window open to my house on a rainy day. The smell and the cool air coming in just
makes you relax.
It makes you feel really chill.
yeah.
And I think that's one of the small things that I appreciate. The other small thing that I learned to appreciate was if you have a dog, you ever just look at them and they give you the dopiest face?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say like,
I was like, yeah.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Same thing, yeah.
Or now that I have a son,
Right.
every once in a while he'll fucking like look at me and He'll do the finger guns.
Yeah.
We'll tell him to cut it out when he gets into public school.
Yeah. No, I mean,
because I was teaching him how to do.
yeah.
And now he does. I'm like, this guy.
Yeah. Good, yeah.
Wondering. I was just wondering.
I mean, because
I know you're a big fan.
yeah, and then the other thing with that is like, sometimes I feel like if I overthink things, I feel like I get that, but I feel like I shouldn't ever overthink things. I try to accept things as they are,
Yeah, sometimes it's okay to overthink.
Yeah, because a good example would have been like, I don't know how to describe it, but like, man, I feel like I had a good example, but I'm not too sure.
For overthinking?
Yeah, because
Like where it's a pro or a con?
where I feel like it gives me anxiety, but then I'm thinking that's my own fault for. I remember the time. Like I'll tell you, the time we had the trip with the mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I was overthinking things too much, but out of nowhere I went, man, do I know who I am? Like what the fuck? Like I thought highly of myself, and then that made me destroy all that, and then I was on a cool trip.
That's cool, man. I like that. I like that for you.
I hate that because like did you know pride's a sin?
Yeah.
Pride is
One
a
of the
sin?
7.
Pride is a sin.
And one of the 7 sins, yeah.
Yeah.
But if I have pride in who I am, is that a sin?
Yes.
Sorry, see, we're getting deeper now. I'm sorry about that. But see what I'm saying?
I guess because it's a sin.
So I shouldn't think highly of myself, but I feel like that's what helps me get through things.
Well, to put it in blatant terms,
if you believe in that stuff.
don't have an
That's
ego.
a good point. Yes.
Don't have an ego.
Yeah.
Because that's just, like nobody fucking likes you if you don't have an ego.
Yeah. True. Yeah. See. Exactly. And then that's the one thing I say. You know, I at least try to prove it in my work. So I'm like, I at least try to be nice to people. So I'm like, well, at least
you're
like, he's a good guy. So
I literally put something up in my story
Like-
on Instagram about this.
yeah.
You can choose to walk away from a lot of shit, like trying not to be mad about it or hold a grudge, that kind of thing, or like what's the word? Or how do I phrase it correctly? You don't you want to be the bigger man in every situation.
Yeah. Exactly.
And what kills me more is that some people think I walk away because in their minds I'm a coward.
Right.
But in reality it's because I know once I get fucking mad,
Right.
I will not stop until I fuck you up.
Yeah. So you'd be
So
like,
just don't confuse my cowardice
yes.
or like what is it? Don't confuse my kindness
with
for
weakness.
cowardice.
For weakness.
Yeah, like just know I'm. And it's not even like a fair fight. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fight you fairly. I fight to win.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
don't fucking do it.
I'm kicking people in the nuts. What?
Well, no, yeah.
If a fight, it's a fight. You gotta go all in.
Like I'm not
Grab-
fucking
grab him by the
losing.
dick and twist
like,
it.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
You know, like
like
it's like why the fuck do I want to be the loser? Hell
Yeah.
no. It's like and who fights fair anyways? Nobody fights fucking fair anymore.
yeah, I think I said I've always do the dirt in the eyes thing where
Pocket sand.
yeah, like,
It's been like that for fucking years. Like it's survival.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. It's just survival.
yeah.
So if I walk up to you right now and we're in a club.
I'll fucking kiss you.
All right, never mind.
He showed him the
Question,
strict right there. He showed him how
question
the
is
masculinity right there.
and I got nothing
Question
else. No, you did it. You win the round.
Walks up to his bed like,
You
"What's
went
up, bitch?"
No further
Oh
comments.
shit! Oh damn, he kissed me. All right. Well.
Anyways, okay, all right. This is good. This is a long ass episode. Any other questions before we close it?
Hey, that was a good
I mean,
question. That's a good topic.
My only thing to come at you is like, when do you feel like you have anxiety, or do you feel like you have anxiety in general?
That's the thing, dude.
All right,
I always have anxiety.
Because I'll be like this. There's the one thing I'll tell you guys that you guys probably have anxiety where I don't have.
Okay.
And that's probably because you guys have kids. So, like, if something were to happen to my kids, man, I'd be all, what the fuck?
No, yeah,
Well,
definitely
so-
changed my mind state on that.
Yeah, it
Especially having
depends on the
3.
situation. It depends on the situation.
Oh, okay.
But if something like bad happened and it involves other people, I'd be whooping ass.
Yeah. So let's say your son fell and hurt his leg. Would you be like, no?
I'd be like, no, and then they'd be like, oh, it's because somebody pushed him. I'd be like,
Where's he at? Or the other part,
destroy the child.
who built this concrete? Who built this concrete right now?
See, that's where I'm like the way opposite because you can't always protect your kids. So I think I think I would let him figure it out on his own if that happened.
Oh yeah, that too. You got to let him learn.
Because you can't always just be there for that kid.
Yeah, we don't live
I'm
forever.
the other way. I'm like, I think this happened before, where like he got pushed or something, and he came up to me. He's like, he came crying. I'm like, he came like, oh, somebody pushed me. I'm like, well, what are you gonna do about it? And then he's like, I'm just gonna go back to playing. I'm like, all right, see?
What a man, what a man.
And if he does, and I told him, like, yo, if he does it again, I mean, you have like all rights to go down.
Honestly, that's
you know what I'm saying.
That was a real mature answer of his. He said, I went back to playing. Good shit.
Because that's what you essentially want to do.
Right. But that's the other part is like the same thing as like anxiety like that. It's like, you know, you want to be like,
no,
punk ass kid, don't touch my kid.
In the back
like,
of their head, I'm just like, yo, I'm not afraid to drop kick a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
But then again, like I don't want to spend the rest of my life in jail.
What if it's the other case where they're like, you know, your son's been picking on kids, right? How would you feel?
That's happened.
Whoa, what? That kid seems like a nice kid. What?
No, yeah, we got a message from the teacher.
We're gonna have to answer that in the next episode.
All right, sorry.
Because I know you started off with saying something about your kid, and I was like, man, we're gonna talk about it. And now we don't have time.
It's a weekday. Sorry, everybody, by the way. It's a weekday.
The time. Yes, it is a weekday.
These boys have to get up for work tomorrow.
Yep.
Sorry for making it longer, but it's that juicy.
I told you the Q&A was good.
This is officially the longest episode we've ever recorded.
And I hope people listen to it because it got pretty good at the end.
Can we split it?
Huh?
Can we split it?
I don't want
No, you can't. Right, there's no way.
Oh, all right.
I mean, you can.
You could, but
I
don't want to do that.
No, I appreciate your honesty. That was a good, honest answer. You went, I don't want to. That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
It's like if you ask me, hey, will you grab it? And I'm like,
yes.
Do I have? Yeah, yes.
All right,
this is Palm. We are actually officially signing off now. So as usual, thanks for tuning in, guys. We will see you next time.